Hey guys, it's Dave, your mortgage guy.com, and I'm seeing a lot of scenarios where self-employed borrowers having their loans denied because their tax returns are not on record with the IRS, meaning they cannot get copies of their tax transcripts. Tax transcripts are the IRS's version of the tax return that you filed, okay? Lenders use this because it supports your tax return. It shows that it's not fraudulent. So your tax return, the IRS's transcript, if they match, the lender knows that your tax returns are legitimate, and then they move on, okay? So most lenders, in theory, on all lenders, are going to require that this copy is on record with the IRS. But due to COVID and or depending on when you're filing your tax returns, many times it can take weeks to months before the IRS has that on record. And loans can get denied because of that. All right, I'm dealing with a client right now that got denied by Quicken because they didn't have their tax return on file with the IRS, so a copy of the tax transcripts, okay? But there are some workarounds which are very, very important, okay, that can get you out of this scenario. And these examples I'm going to give are all ways that I got loans approved and closed that other lenders had denied when the tax returns were not on record and the client could not get copies of their tax transcripts showing that they were on record. All right? So here we go. Number one, if they're not on record, you could have proof that your CPA e-filed them and copy or proof that the IRS accepted your payment for your taxes, okay? That you owed, the amount of taxes you owed, you paid it. Here's the great thing about the IRS. It may take them months to input it into their system for your tax transcripts to show up, but they will cash that check immediately for the amount of taxes you owe, okay? So either paying online, sending in a check, whatever it is, we'll be able to take that proof that it was filed and a copy or a documentation of the payment being made, and that solves it, okay? And I've seen the IRS do this as quick as a week after making the payment is cashing it. Or if you do it online, it's immediate, right? Which is really the go-to. More than mailing a check, it's just pay online, okay? Another thing is to take it by the IRS office and get it stamped. And then the documentation that payment was made. Okay. Now, taking it by an IRS office works for if your CPA supposedly filed them and then didn't. I've had that come up where the IRS is still not showing it and you mailed it in or did some other way and the stamp kind of gets you around that. Okay. So that's an option also. Another option is this. Let's say you don't owe taxes. You're supposed to get a refund. You can actually document that your refund is in process, okay, with the IRS. And I'm going to put a link to that website below so you can check that out. If we see that it's in process or you received it, that proof along that you e-filed or stamped the tax return or however it was is going to allow us to get around waiting on the tax transcripts, okay? And so this is a fantastic way to solve the problem. I've seen a lot of clients get in bad situations because the lenders require it and they're not thinking outside the box or they're not aggressive like myself, okay? And so those examples are things that you're going to want to remember as a self-employed borrower going into buying a home, okay? And you want to make sure your lender is aggressive on this topic, okay? If you're dealing with your loan getting denied right now, you want to bring these examples to your lender as options to solve your own problem, even though you shouldn't have to. You may have to, right? In order to get your loan closed. Or find a lender that specializes in these situations who's aggressive and can get your loan closed. So, if your loan has been denied because your tax transcripts are not online with the IRS and you can't get those transcripts, these are the workarounds, all right? Call or email me if you need anything. Comment down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you find my videos helpful, I'd love to be your lender. Thanks, guys.